It's 6:30 in the morning and oh, I just remembered. Let's talk to
Welcome
Ruby.
back. Good to see you again.
Good to see you too, Ribby. I'd like some of that rad scorpion venom casserole.
Does sound good, don't it? How many rad scorpion glands you got?
Oh, I guess I don't have any. Did we drop all of them?
Is that right? Then hand them over, and I'll get to baking a whole batch of casseroles.
Okay, thanks.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. She sounds very sad when she says that, and otherwise she's like all just chipper and... I don't know. That's cool. Let's check out what we got. So we got Ruby's casserole. Weighs a pound each. Hit points +1 for 30 seconds. So it's a nice little 30-second boost of health. Which, considering it's, using a rad scorpion venom gland, okay. I mean... I'm not worried about it. We can probably stop collecting them from this point, along with whiskey and other things. But I came back here because I was trying to remember, do we have what we need? Try to fix it. 65 required. Wait a minute, but it looks... repair with parts. So 3 pieces of scrap metal, 2 sensor modules, and some scrap electronics. Okay, so we're missing the sensor modules still. Sensor modules. I forgot about that. Well, crud. So if you look around at the map, we have a lot of things we can do. We have the Crimson Caravan Company way up to the north, and then we're basically as far south as we can go. We didn't go to the Mojave Drive-In, so I might want to go back to that before we do the canyon wreckage, just because it's on the map. It might be fun to go see the drive-in. I don't remember that there's anything specific over here, and it might be the start of one of the DLCs. I have maybe a vague memory that that's what this is, and it'll take us into like a different part of the game world or something. We're going the right way, right? Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember. I have maybe a vague memory of that, but I should probably tell you that I did sell the single shot shotgun before we started, and there's a little flappy thing over there. And that I did end up buying some more stim packs. So we basically traded a single shot shotgun for some stim packs. And this, to me, looks like something that doesn't belong here. Activate crashed satellite. Nothing happened since the midnight showing at the Mojave Drive-In hasn't started yet. So apparently we got to come back here at midnight, and then that'll start a thing. Okay. I couldn't remember, and I don't want to wait till midnight. I feel like we have some good daylight hours to spend running around doing stuff. So let's see, what do we have way over there? That is to the east, so that's going to be the Nipton Road stop, I believe, or maybe even something, I don't know, whatever. That's something over there. Maybe just for the giggles, let's go ahead and bounce back to Prim, or NCR camp, and we're going to go check out the canyon. Oh no, the canyon wreckage is something else. That's like all of these, I think, are different. Most of these are different side quests and things, and I don't know. In the absence of a specific quest that I feel like running down, I think this is a good time to maybe just go, run around a little bit and see what's in the world. I don't remember if this gate will open here. I think it will. Let's see, can we open you? Yeah, there we go. So we're back at the NCRCF, and we're basically just going north because there is another road out here. Nope. I do see some unfriendlies ahead. We're going to switch to the service rifle. That's basically our best ranged weapon in terms of like actual range. Longest ranged weapon. I'm going to hope that my cat doesn't move anymore because she has already broken things once. That did not work at all, did it? Okay, that did though. Yeah, I figured that was a powder ganger. I mean, I thought that was pretty obvious. Crap. We need to get out of here. How you doing? Hello? Ow. That dude's got some armor going on. I just want to keep shooting him so he does not get a chance to throw another... I was going to say grenade, but it's not really a grenade now, is it? Okay, we do have a caution still. Oh! Oh, thank goodness. All right, level up. We're going to pump speech again. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do 4 points this time around, so next time around we can do 50. And we'll do 4 points there, so next time around we can do 50. And the rest of this, I don't even know, whatever. Let's do a little more into guns. I realize that's not much. And we'll do a few more into survival. I don't honestly remember survival being that useful. But, you know, just to try and maybe do some different stuff. I'm okay with doing that. We can try. Now my other cat is sitting on my mute button, so as I was trying to say, gonna try and do something a little different than maybe what I've done before, because, you know, it's enjoyable to try new things. Sometimes, depending on the scenario. That is, okay, so I know where that is. That's where we started. That's Good Springs. Now we did shoot someone over here, so landmine. Yep. That's gonna leave a mark. Okay, that is a landmine that I could not deactivate in time. That is cool. I don't mind. I did say earlier we got some extra stim packs, so there's that. Read a note. The note reads, some of the fellows farther north are trying to organize. We're starting to think it's a good idea. Got to pool resources if we're going to survive out here. Sure, you've noticed the decline in travelers. If they're getting wise, so should we. So apparently, it still drives me nuts that these guys are, you know, just awful, awful people, murdering, robbing people along the way, and yet it's considered stealing from them. Goodness. Let me just set off that one too, so I can make sure we've set off all of them possible. And then we're going to sleep for 8 hours. Okay, that should have cleared up everything, right? Yeah, okay, good. So, now with fewer explosives around and also able to see things a little better. Can you not shoot these in this game? Okay. Gonna say, I was pretty sure you could, but I don't know, dude. It's been a minute since I've played, so. Anyway, let's just keep on going down the road here. That was a good little diversion. We now know that there's something else to the north. Although, I mean, in fairness, when you look at the game map, like, everything is to the north and to the east. I'm trying to remember, I think the way this game works, the further east you go and the further north you go, the more challenging it gets. Even though this game does still use some leveled lists, it does increase the challenge a little bit as you push out northeast. Hidden Valley. Can open that gate. Is this where the Brotherhood of Steel bunker is? I feel like this is where that is. No. That looks like an NCR logo, so I don't know if we need to be ready for an attack, but there's something about this. I guess it's all these things, these little fans in the ground here. This makes me think Brotherhood of Steel. I know we have a Brotherhood of Steel bunker marked on the map. Somewhere out here, maybe? Yeah, abandoned Brotherhood of Steel bunker. Brotherhood of Steel are an interesting thing, too. Like, they're just a very interesting sort of group, and there's something to be said for them in terms of, like, they are all about technology. So, if you like energy weapons, if you like the armor, the big power armor, like, Brotherhood of Steel is pretty good then. But I also think it's really interesting to look at the philosophical standpoint of the Brotherhood of Steel. And I can't speak to it well enough at this point, but I know that in Fallout 4, they do a really good job of kind of giving you maybe a different perspective than what you otherwise would have thought about them. Peace, love, give peace a chance with a mushroom cloud. All war is the bomb. Ban the bomb. Well, I guess let's go in and see. Okay, nothing so far. I mean, it feels pretty abandoned so far, right? There's nothing here. Nothing over there. Got a door here. Hi, how you doing? You hear nothing. Okay. Hello? We hear nothing. Is anyone there? Anyone home? Okay. I can do this all day. Guess I'll just see myself out. Okay. Well, there you go. Now, if we could pick very hard locks, which I think is 75, or maybe 80 lockpick, 75, I think, we could go let ourselves in and see what's going on here, but we cannot, so for right now, we're just going to have to call this okay, and we will leave things be right here. I know that's kind of disappointing, but that's just what it's going to be. If we continue on this way, I think maybe at some point we'll find a way through the gate, and this will kind of get us through this little valley here, the hidden valley. This is where Ranch is made. And then we'll be able to make our way over to Sloan, because Sloan is not that far off. I know, we're going to have a bunch of scorpions around, and that's okay. They got to get around the fence. And they are very slowly making their way around the fence. But once they do that, they also have to contend with, oh, I don't know, General Kenobi over here with the high ground. You guys are nothing more than Anakins. Ow. Who found me? Oh, you did. I have the high ground. I insist. I have the high ground. Cat, don't break things. This is a bad time. We're in the middle of a good combat. I don't want to lose this. Oh, crap. Who did that? Ooh, whoa, are we envenomed? Are we poisoned? I don't even know. Okay. Let us chew on... Here, let's have the last of that caravan thing, because that's going to create a couple of pounds there. I think we might need an anti-venom, and I don't think we have any. So this might end up being a problem. Okay. Was that the same... That's not the same bunker, right? That's another one? I mean, it looks the same, but I don't think... What is happening? Okay, that kind of freaked me out there. I thought we were shooting it, and then it doesn't want to die. No, this is indeed a different one, because the OVA class of 99. Let's go into this one. And we're going to put away our gun for the moment. And I think we should probably use a Sunset Sarsaparilla. We got ourselves a regular bottle cap from that. And we'll go take a look over here. Everything looks messed up over here. The lighting is on. I don't remember, was it on in the other one? That's only an average lock. We hear nothing. Okay. And we cannot pick that lock yet either. Dang. One more level and we can. One more level. Okay. That's okay, though. I don't mind. We'll come back to this stuff. I might remember, I might not. We'll find out. So I did want to go run us over to Sloan, because that's pretty nearby at this point. It's basically just through the valley over here. Oh, but before we do that, let's stop and take a look. Because this is indeed part of the whole reason for the game right here. We can just see from our vantage point right here the bright lights of Sin City. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Like, I love the juxtaposition here of just, you know, wasteland. There's nothing nice around. Everything is just tattered, rusted, has been burned out, all those sorts of things. Then you have the bright lights of the Las Vegas Strip down there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Or I don't know if it's technically the Strip, but it is most definitely Vegas. Now, I think Sloan is going to be a little over here now, if I'm remembering right. I don't know, maybe it's a little more just straight west. Let's take a look just to make sure, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a little more west, slightly going back to the south a bit, because we ended up going pretty far north. I don't want us to have to go. I don't want us to maybe pop right into Las Vegas just yet. I'd like to maybe do some other stuff first. There's a box of shells right there. I would not mind those, but We're not going to steal from them.
Can't believe anyone actually made it through from the north, what with all the death claws at the quarry. You returning from New Vegas?
No. Where'd the death claws come from?
They moved into the quarry after the powder gangers came through and made off with most of our dynamite. We shut the quarry down while we waited for the NCR to get us some more blasting sticks, but now the death claws have shown up. The NCR's a no-show, and my men and I have got nothing to do but sit on our asses all day. It's damn frustrating.
So, do you still need the blasting caps, or do you just need to get rid of the death claw? Tell me about the powder gangers.
They're a bunch of escaped cons from down south. The NCR was using them to maintain the railways as part of their sentence. I don't know who screwed up, but the powder gangers are loose. It was one group that attacked us and took our entire supply of dynamite.
So that's how they all got their dynamite. Have you had problems with death claws before?
We'd see them occasionally, but they didn't seem too keen on getting too close to the quarry. Not sure if it was the noise or all the workers. I can't believe that an entire pack moved into the quarry. I thought that kind of bad luck only happened in New Vegas.
Well, I could take care of your death claw problem.
Have you ever seen a death claw? They're taller than a man and far, far stronger and faster. And there's a whole pack of them out there. You'd have to be the meanest, toughest, roughest bastard in the wasteland to have any chance against them, and I don't think that's you. You'd need to take out the pack leaders, a mother Deathclaw and the Deathclaw alpha male. Kill them and the pack will scatter. Pretty tough job.
I mean, you could do it that way, but I'd rather just kill all of them.
Okay.
So, what's this place?
This is Sloan, a camp for us quarry workers. The actual quarry, Quarry Junction, is up the road north of here. The whole thing is an NCR operation. We make cement for the NCR using the limestone we dig out with dynamite and drag lines. Dirty work, but the pay's good. Wish we got paid in caps, though. Not a lot of merchants like taking NCR paper money.
You don't get paid in caps?
Nope. The NCR has been trying to switch over to using paper money, just like in the pre-war days. Trouble is that the exchange rates ain't exactly fair. For example, $100 in NCR money is valued at roughly half that in caps around here. Seems like a rotten deal for us, but work is work.
What's a dragline?
It's a big machine which moves rocks around, piles at a time. It's pre-war tech, so you need to thump it once in a while to keep it running.
And why does NCR need the cement?
It all gets shipped by rail over towards Boulder City and Hoover Dam. The NCR is probably building fortifications with it all.
All right, let's talk about something else. What can you tell me about New Vegas?
I've been there once, and I don't recommend it. It's just a way to burn through a month's pay in 5 minutes. I've seen a lot of folks come through here thinking they'll have the easy life once they get there. It never happens.
I think that exhausts all of Chomps's dialogue, so I don't know if there's anything else over here. We got a mole rat, though. You're a friendly mole rat. That's cool. What's up, Snuffles? Your leg appears to be injured. Oh, we're not quite good enough to be able to repair Snuffles' leg. How's it going, Snuffles? Alright, goodbye. I will probably forget to repair Snuffles. Guess we can go into the worker barracks. I know it's not repair, it's you know, address, heal, etc. We don't need to steal any of their stuff. There are quite a few workers here, though, which is interesting. I didn't remember there being that many people over here. And this is the mining office. And I assume this is where Chomps works, but you know, I could be wrong. He just seems like he's kind of a foreman type, you know? See if there's anything of interest in here. Oh, we do have a safe that we could probably get into without too much trouble. It's interesting that we could take that carton of cigarettes, but we don't really need it. And we'll check out what we got over here. Machine shop.
When do you think the NCR will send their troops to help us?
Not anytime soon. I don't know that there's anything we can do over here. I guess we could recycle some stuff. Not really worried about that, because none of that is weight right now anyway, so that doesn't really matter. So we'll call that kind of good enough for now. And last building over here, which I cannot read because there's a cat in my way. This looks like the bar or the tavern or the something. And this is all going to be thievery if we try to take any of these things. It's kind of bad look there. They have mole rat meat. And yet they have a pet mole rat. I don't know, that's,
Hello. Let me ask you a question. What's the tastiest thing you've ever eaten?
I don't know. Anything that wasn't made 200 years ago.
Yeah, can you believe some people still eat that stuff? Anyway, I've got this recipe for a Deathclaw omelet that I've been itching to try out. Trouble is, I need a Deathclaw egg. Kinda obvious, I suppose.
Where'd you come up with this recipe?
My great-aunt Rose ran a bed and breakfast back in California, in a town called Modoc. She's the one who created the recipe in the first place. I don't know how she managed to get a hold of a female Deathclaw, but she kept it in a shed. Aunt Rose had a steady supply of eggs for her omelets. At least, she did until some stranger came along and killed the Deathclaw, shot it right in the eye.
That is a story. Where can I find an egg?
The quarry just north of here is full of Deathclaws, so there's bound to be an egg or two in there somewhere. Of course, a Deathclaw egg from anywhere will do. According to my Aunt Rose, those things have a ridiculously long shelf life.
What are you offering in exchange for one of those?
I don't have much in the way of money, but I'd be willing to share the secret of the recipe.
Oh, goodness. I don't think I have any more questions about this place. Let's just see what you have for sale. Let's just move this along, all right? We don't really have anything that we don't need. I think I will get rid of the whiskey that we have, though, just because I don't think we need that. So here, we'll sell you some whiskey. And we're never, ever going to use the drugs, I don't think, so I'm going to sell you those guys. And here you can have some Psycho, and I think we have some Jet. I don't know, seems like the sort of stuff they might want around here. Have some Hydra. And we'll call that good.
Another satisfied...
I don't know if we're ready to go after the Deathclaws. I mean, we can do it right now. You just got to be... You got to be SMRT about it, and we do have enough explosives that we could probably make it work. But I'm not sure if I want to go after a bunch of Deathclaws just yet. I kind of feel like maybe we might need some slightly better weapons, armor, etc. I don't know. I mean, it just depends on how you go about things. But Cat, you need to stop chewing on everything, which means I probably need to go feed you. And this seems like as good a place as any to end the episode. We'll pick up on the next one. Either we're going to just see how it goes with the Deathclaws, or we'll go somewhere else. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. Sometimes I do enjoy just wandering around, and there is, some switchbacks here that'll take us somewhere else, but maybe we'll go take a look at the quarry just for the giggles and see how quickly we can get murderized by a pack of Deathclaws. Catch you next one, and thanks for watching. See you later.